Sorry guys, I'm actually, oh my god. I'm so embarrassed right now. My mic was muted this whole time. Oh, sorry. Well, there's a mistake hopefully I'll never make again. Dang. Ooh, great, Jordan sent me another voice message. Let me break this car. Shut up. Okay, let me listen to. He's like, oh well, I have a headache, and I'm like, so you invited Ian and Wyatt to your party, which Wyatt screams a lot. Like, I'm not even joking. And then you won't invite me. Like, what's the point? I don't get what you're trying to say. You guys might, I don't know if you guys ever think this, but you guys might think that I live like old gameplay and then I just commentate over it. No, I don't. I promise. Like, listen. You hear every time I hit that R2, something happens to the game. I don't fake my stuff, and if you want to continue believing that, I don't, so. And I'd be super sad if I did. So this boy, he's saying that Wyatt doesn't scream. I don't know if you guys can hear me when I send these voice messages, but I don't know. Sorry if I'm quiet at points, it's just that I need to concentrate. 1 kill and I'm like sad. Cause normally I don't have 1 kill and there's 13 freaking people alive, so yeah. It's probably gonna be a 1 kill solo, maybe 2 if we're lucky. He's like, well, what? No, they don't scream like all the time. What do you mean they don't scream all the time? Wyatt screams like 24/7, and then Ian gets salty every time. So.
Hi.
Oh, hey, what up? Did Jordan tell you that we're arguing?
No.
Yeah, he's being retarded. So I'm like, invite me, and he's like, no. And I'm like, why? And he's like, and you're the one that says I'm the cyberbully.
What?
And I'm like, so you're the one that says that I'm the cyberbully. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you're cyberbullying right now. And he's like, why? And I'm like, cause you're excluding me. And he's like, but I'm not. And I'm like, you are. And I'm like, and he's like, I'm not. And I'm like, but you're not inviting me, which is excluding, which means that you're what you call cyberbullying. So yeah, he's like, I invited Wyatt and Ian to the party because they don't scream all the time. Wyatt screams like 24/7.
Yeah.
he's like, so I still have that one headache that I was talking about earlier. And I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? And he's like, they don't scream. And I'm like, Wyatt screams. And he's like, well, Wyatt doesn't say, are you gay? You racist? Or no? Or stuff like that. And I'm like, he basically kind of does.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm starting to ignore him now.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Playing Fortnite. I was in his party and he was like, I have a headache, bye. And just left the party.
Oh. He said because he got food and he wanted to eat it.
Oh. Yeah, did you see the new viral video called Fortnite is, dead?
No,
So
but it's
stupid.
true.
So
How did that
this one
hit
guy
me?
is-
Sorry, what?
This one guy is like, Fortnite is so dying that if it doesn't die in the next 2 days, I'll be disappointed in most people on this earth. And then he's like, I was thinking about it, and they're just helping noobs become better at Fortnite because they're getting rid of mats for good players, and it's just stupid. So I think Fortnite will eventually die soon enough. And then a bunch of people in the chat are like, they do not. Let me go check the game files real quick. He checked them. It wasn't in the game files. 5 minutes later, Epic comments on his live stream. Look closer. He scrolled all the way to the bottom. It was there.
Mm.
I wish it was season 2 again, though.
Mm.
You know?
I'll tell you me and Jordan's exact conversation.
Okay.
I'm like, invite me please. And he's like, no, sir. And I'm like, why? And you say I'm the cyberbully, blah, 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 blah. He's like, okay, well, you exclude people like me. If me and Brandon are playing, you don't invite him when I join. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And he's like, when you kick people, you're excluding them. And I'm like, when do I kick people? And he's like, you used to a lot. And I'm like, okay. Well, I kicked people like every now and then. I don't like do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, you used to invite me, but now you don't. Lol. And then he's like, I just don't want to play with you. I played with you all year. And I'm like, and he's like, since school year, since you got PlayStation.
He hasn't played with you like at all.
I know,
We
that's
only have
my...
like 10 Fortnite with Jordan. With Jordan.
We have 19,
Oh.
but like, there's been 2 in the past 2 months.
I know.
So, and then he's like, and I'm like, yeah, for like 3 months, and now all you do is play with Brandon K, Brandon H, Ian, and Wyatt, and almost never me. And he's like, no, a solid 6 months, and I'm like, no, like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple weeks at that, because
Yeah.
he normally played with you when you got the PlayStation.
Well, we all played squads when I got the PlayStation.
Oh, 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 oh.
I just wish the OG squad was back. No
What's
more
the OG
fighting.
squad?
The OG squad when I got PlayStation, me, you, and Jordan.
Well, it's mostly that Jordan never joins.
Yeah. And then he calls me a hypocrite. When I'm like, Wyatt, can you, stop spamming me? I have actually never spammed somebody, in like 5 months.
Oh.
Because one time I told Wyatt to stop spamming me, and Jordan's like, Ian, why you gotta be a hypocrite?
He's weird and annoying.
I know. And then I'm complaining because Brandon's turning on like really, really loud music. I'm like, Brandon, turn that off or I'm gonna mute you. And then Jordan's like, wow, Ian, look, you're being a hypocrite again. You always, say I complain too much. I'm like, why are you even in this conversation? He's like, because you're being a hypocrite. You say I complain too much. But look at you, you're complaining, just one time because Brandon has too loud music.
I don't know, he's whack.
Yeah. And he always, reacts too much about stealing kills. Like, it's duos. Kills are gonna be stolen. It's not the end of the world.
I know, like, stealing a kill isn't even that bad anymore, like, honestly.
I know. I threw a stink bomb, and I knocked this guy to, like, 2 shots, so I threw 2 more. And Jordan's like, no, Ian, that was my kill. I hit all the shield off. I'm like, bruh, technically we did the same damage because I got all of his health.
Okay. It's like he's mad at you for helping them win the game.
Yeah. And
it's
then,
like, whoa.
And then he's being the hypocrite, and he's like, wow, Ian, all you care about is kills.
He's weird.
I know. He's complaining about me stealing kills, and then he's like, all you care about is kills.
I don't know, bro. I really don't.
I don't even know. Solos is just peaceful. No fighting. No Jordan complaining about kill stealing. Just trying to get a dub, and then when you do, you feel amazing.
All amazing?
Yep. Words by Ian.
Do you still have those one child runs at your house?
They're outside right now. Andy left.
We're in it together.
He did?
Yeah.
Why?
Because his mom picked him up early. And he's not coming back, so yeah. He was annoying as crap.
Why is he not coming back?
Because he was a daycare kid like 5 years ago, and he came back today just because his mom couldn't find a babysitter or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Dusty might become a lake paradise?
Yeah, I think it's a fake.
And did you hear about the new point of interest that might be coming next to Flush? The new, like, lake sort of place? I mean, the new beach.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds cool to me. SMGs, silenced SMGs are good to kill people when they have no shield. But when they have shield, resort to your shotguns and arrows. Silenced SMGs are so underrated. People say TAC SMGs are underrated. I think silenced SMGs are. Yeah, I'm saying that and I'm getting rid of it right now for a thermal scope, but still. I was watching one of Daquan's like really old videos, and I was watching him double pump. I never knew that he was like the double pump god.
You didn't?
No.
I think he was the one that found out double pump was even a thing.
Yeah.
That's why he's a god.
I was watching his first video, the first ever video on double pump, and it was Daquan, and all of a sudden he picked up 2 pumps and he's like, wait a second, I have an idea. And he started shooting, just like boom, 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 boom. And then he's like, what do you mean? And then he's like, bro, this is the most OP thing in Fortnite Battle Royale. He ended up getting a 20 bob that game.
Why can't he go to your daycare?
Because we have too many people here.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was live. See you live stream.